Hey, good morning. Today's April 7th, 2026. It is Tuesday. Happy trading. Happy trading, YouTube, Simple Stock fam, everybody. Listen, man, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Right now, you guys are looking at the IWM. We're going to dive into this real fast. We do know that there's a deadline for Iran to respond back to Trump. We don't know what's going to happen with that. We know that in the past, they've actually, stood steady and stood their ground against Trump. So this is going to be very telling what happens these next few hours going into like the 8 p.m. deadline. So, don't be too long, don't be too short because, at the end of the day, if they come to an agreement, the market is going to skyrocket. You're going to see big candles just go like this. And then we're going to go back to all-time highs, right? So that's my thoughts pertaining to the situation. But like we said, Iran has been very clear on what they will accept, what they will not accept, so on and so forth. Even going to the length of telling women and children to go ahead and surround their plants, hand by hand, so on and so forth. So it's going to be very surprising what actually does happen either way, to be honest with you. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive in. I'll tell you guys what I'm looking at for the day. My thought is overnight we visited this 252.88 area. And look, they're trying to get back there. So I'm gonna play it somewhat safe. This is gonna be my play for the day. I'm gonna let us get back to this area. And when we get here, this is when I'm buying my put. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take it and let it ride down. I look at 252 right now. Anything about 252.40, 252-ish as a short, and that's what I'll be doing. That's how I'll be playing it. Now with that also being said, let's look at some of these levels. Okay. Let me come back in here. We're still trading a purple box. And this right here looks like this is a 5-minute chart on that right here, right? And so even if we take everything off, we still have those targets back up. So right there they are right there. And look, one thing I want you guys to keep in mind, your fib for this box going to a 15-minute, the fib for this box is still here. On top of that, we know exactly what candle we're trading, which is this one, right? So with that being said, this is the 236. Look here, the 250.47. That's our 236. We're still holding that area right here, 250.47. So a loss on a 5-minute of 250.47, can get us trading down. Now, a loss right here, and this is going to be right around. Okay, here we go. This is going to be right around 249.60. If we lose 249.60 on a 5-minute candle close, I think we do go to our next level, which is 248.43. Now, keep this in mind, you guys. We have a bunch of bearish harmonics that formed. Bunch of bearish harmonics. We got, and look, if you look closely also, we're drawing resistance right around that 252.42 or so, okay? So keep that in mind as well. And if you look at this, we have a target down on a larger time frame. This is a 1 hour and a 2 hour down to 245.45. So keep those in the back of your mind and on your radar. So again, my job and my goal today, this morning, allow them to come back up to here where then I'll begin my short. I'll be shorting out 2 to 3 days, okay? And I may even have somewhat of a 0 DTE play later on this afternoon, just depending on how and where we are trading. So that's my thoughts on the morning, the outcome, so on and so forth. That's what I'll be doing. I'll look for you guys inside of the Discord. Any questions, hit me up, DM me. I hope this video was very helpful, insightful, and happy trading. Let's get it, Simple Fam.